GABA English Class 6. Chapter 7. His First Flight. The young seagull was all alone on his ledge. His two brothers and sister had already flown away the day before. He was afraid to fly with them. Somehow, when he had taken a little run forward to the brink of the ledge and attempted to flap his wings, he became afraid. The sea stretched down beneath and was such a long way down, miles down. He felt certain that his wings would never support him, so he bent his head and ran away back to the little hole under the ledge where he slept at night. Each of his brothers and his sisters ran to the brink, flapped their wings, and flew away. He felt to muster up courage to take the plunge. His mother and father had come around calling to him shrilly, threatening to let him starve unless he flew away. But for his life he could not move. That was 24 hours ago. Since then nobody had come near him. He had not eaten since the previous nightfall and there was not a single scrap of food left. He then trotted back and forth, trying to find some means of reaching to his parents without having to fly. Between him and his parents there was a deep and wide chasm. He saw his two brothers and his sister lying dozing on the plateau. His father was preening the feathers on his back. Only his mother was looking at him now and again. She tore a piece of fish that lay at her feet and then scraped each side of her beak on the rock. The sight of food maddened him. He uttered a low cackle. His mother cackled too and looked over at him. Ga, ga, ga. He cried, begging her to bring him over some food. Ga, ul, ah, she screamed back, but she kept calling, and after a minute or so, he uttered a joyful scream. His mother had picked up a piece of the fish and was flying across with it to him. He leaned out eagerly, tapping the rock with his feet, trying to get nearer to her. But when she was just opposite to him, she halted with her legs hanging there and her wings motionless. The piece of fish in her beak was almost within reach of his beak. He waited a moment in surprise, wondering why she did not come nearer. Then, maddened by hunger, he dived at the fish. With a loud scream, he moved outwards and then fell downwards into space. His mother had flown upwards. A terror seized him and his heart stood still. He could hear nothing, but it only lasted a moment. The next moment he felt his wings spread outwards. He could feel the tips of his wings cutting through the air. He was not falling now. He was no longer afraid. He uttered a joyous scream. He soared high. Then he completely forgot that he had not always been able to fly, and made himself to dive and soar and curvet, shrieking shrilly.